Everybody, it's Luna Bell. Y'all, I want to address some issues here, and I've noticed some of the psychics from TikTok come into my personal Facebook page. I don't mind. I want people to see the truth. And y'all, I'm going to just flat out tell you my appearance and the periodontal disease in my mouth has been one of the big points for gang stalking. So, bitch, I'm in your face with it. One of the best ways to beat a bully is be in their face with the bullshit. You know, don't let it bother you. Okay? And I'm going to speak up for not only myself, but for other people. Y'all, I probably am one of the... a survivor, a victim and a survivor, probably of one of the huge, biggest, if not historical, RICO cases. Is this going to be a historical? This will be historical, and I can tell you that there will be new laws established to protect vulnerable people. And y'all, I will tell you, I am autistic. I may be high functioning, but I am autistic. I am also disabled, okay? So I'm disabled and, considered disabled in a couple of ways. Now, I have been targeted. Y'all, I don't need rods. This is for other people so they can see it, okay? But, y'all, I want to speak out specifically because, y'all, this organized crime group, they're telling me to hold up something, so whatever. It's going to be the pendulum or those rods. But let me see. Hopefully I can hold still. But y'all, the thing is maybe the rods would be better because I want to lean back. My back hurts. Y'all, the things I want to speak about, quite honestly, I'm going to just hold the one because I don't need the two because it don't swing anyway because I'm afraid of being smacked in the face. They'll verify that. But I know there are other readers coming on my personal Facebook page, and I don't mind. I want people to see the truth. But I'm also speaking out about gang stalking and bullies. And, bitch, I just call this... and right now I am addressing, especially to those other readers from TikTok. Y'all, I am Luna Bell. I've had my two accounts on TikTok permanently banned because of gang stalkers, corruption, and linked to people stealing my inheritance, my trust, my estates, which total almost $6 billion altogether. I will tell you flat out, I am a widow. I have not remarried since my late husband passed. I've only been married 2 times. The first one, his name was Carlos. We got divorced, and then I married my late husband, and I was married to him for almost 24 years until he passed. Now, I do have suspicions about his death, that it was not natural. That this is linked to organized crime and family, to steal inheritances and money. I know it started way before my husband passed. Now, for the readers specifically on TikTok, I want to, y'all, and I'm going to, and y'all, if y'all are sensitive, please don't watch. I speak of things of a sensitive nature, but I'm speaking about things that happened to me since my late husband passed. This will actually be a historical, groundbreaking RICO case. Hate crimes. This is hate crimes. Because they wanted my inheritance. But they also wanted my identity. Y'all, I do have copycats. I'm not sure how many. I can tell you that they are linked to the organized crime group that stole my inheritance and my trust and my estates. But they are also part parcels of the people and organization that targeted me on TikTok. Now, it was the local psychic hoodoo voodoo Queenie Bee bitch who actually participates in sacrifices of animals and humans, allegedly. and her minion sidekick, who actually looks like me, just a few years younger. Last time I saw her, she looked fucking gray. Bitch, it's that deadly STD you gave everybody. Y'all wondering who gave it to you? It was her, baby. Okay? Not me. Anyhow, they targeted me first on TikTok. They are the ones who actually got me to start doing lives on TikTok. Now, at Dave 1979 had already been following me on TikTok. He actually started, I think, right before my husband passed. Or was it right? Was it before my husband passed or right after my husband passed? Okay, thank you. I want to clarify that. So he's been following me for a while. He has been stalking me for years now. Okay, as long as Swamp Dick has. Now, Swamp Dick and Nutter Butter is my ex best friend's daughter, and they both were in this with my family. Now, Nutter Butter is a prostitute. She is a schmexual worker, but she's also a pedophile. They like the non-consensual kind of shit, okay? You understand? The essaying. Now, at Dave, at Swamp Dick, they're telling me to finish this. Swamp Dick is the first man I had physical relations with. He was a fuck buddy. I met him about 10 months after my late husband had passed. I rejected him for fucking lying about fucking other people. Why lie if you're in an open fuck buddy relationship? That don't make sense. Anyhow, I rejected him for fucking lying. If you're gonna lie about something so basic, you'll lie about everything else, you know, and he did. But he was part of the organized crime group that was targeting me, okay? These things were planned way ahead of time. I actually have notebooks of where people come in, and they were some of my daughter's friends who had was writing down our habits of where we like to go, where I like to shop, and everything else. One moment, I gotta check my squash. Okay, I'm not sure where I stopped, but anyhow, Swamp Dick. I have been openly gang stalked by Swamp Dick and Nutter Butter both. They are both obsessed. Nutter Butter is bi, they both are, they both hide it. Bitch, I don't care and I'm not interested. Now, at Dave 1979 and Cryptic Fuck Bitch, okay, y'all, I do have copycats. Y'all, I am, not only am I a rich widow, but y'all, I ain't rich because they stole my money. I do not get one, I have not received one penny from my estate. Nothing. Not one penny to my upkeep, care, nothing. Even now, they are trying to steal my home through illegal means and maneuverings. I was given a citation for my pool that's been like this for 11 years or longer. I think it's rather odd, the timing of this all. Now, y'all, I am not the only victim they have. I'm not. There are many of us in my area. Now, I'm also going to tell you that my children are involved. Their friends are involved. They are part and parcel of this organized crime group. I know for a fact that my son's his old best friend, they said that self-deleted. He lived by himself in Ozark. His parents had bought him a house there. That was deliberate, so he wouldn't have anybody to help him and he'd be isolated and alone, like I am here in my neighborhood. He did not self-delete. He was murdered for money for a life insurance policy. Okay, there's a reason why there was no viewing and he was taken out of the state to be, buried. It's not what they said, allegedly. I can also tell you that the Midnight Ballerina and my son were part of that as well as his daddy. His daddy is a medical professional that was there at the hospital the last time when I had to call the rescue, and there was 4 or 5 of the firefighters here that showed up, part of the EMS fire rescue, that were part of the organization and that were actually, well, bullying me and actually refusing to give me help. They were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. They may actually, bitch, since when did you have to, when you call 911, how are you going to ask someone who's disoriented and has osteomyelitis in their face from the periodontal disease, and they're saying, and that's what I was saying, that I was so dizzy that it was scaring me and it was disorienting, and y'all, that I suspected that I had osteomyelitis right here, and I did. And it was my son's best friend that self-deleted, that was at the ER that night, along with the one I call the doc in the box with the gray truck. Now, I think it is the doc in the box with the gray truck that perjured himself on a stand about me with his medical license. And he did not give me the medical emergency care I needed when I was taken to the ER. He did not do what he should have been doing. He did not address the obvious osteomyelitis in my sinus cavity and from my teeth from the periodontal disease. He denied my care. I laid up on a stretcher with nothing. And they anyhow, y'all, this is all connected. And I want people to start seeing how bad this organized crime is. Now, let me address my copycat, y'all. I am a psychic medium. I'm supposed to have money, but I don't. I'm a widow. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also a poet. I'm also an author. I've solved multiple unalivings and murder cases with my guests and missing persons cases. I've helped recently with the Amber Alert. I've actually channeled out for Genesis as well. And I channeled out 2 missing persons today for the locals. And I know the 9 local honest cops here heard my channels. And I'm grateful for that. So they got the 2 missing individuals today. Like I said, I am a poet. I have written over 100 poems. I'm an artist. I've had paintings stolen out of my home for where people are trying to claim my identity, my copycats. Now, I can tell you that at Dave 1979 is the ghostwriter as well, and that he stole my poetry. Bitch, I'm pissed. Now, I'm not sure who it is who stole. Is it at Dave 1979 that stole my paintings as well? He's connected to it. But he is also, Dave at Dave 1979 is also an adult film star. And he told me in the very beginning, the first time he called me on my phone over almost 4 years ago, was that he didn't like men and that he'd never allow a man to touch him. But he is a gay adult film star. Why are you going to lie to someone about that shit? I mean, the fuck? But he also has a relationship with Nutter Butter and Swamp Dick and Cryptic Folk Bitch, who have all been gang stalking, bullying me, well, hate crimes. And they're all part of the corruption and organized crime group. This is worldwide, y'all. One moment. My squash was ready. I think I might make some biscuits and some brown gravy. I hadn't had that in forever and a day. They're like, yeah. Now, y'all, I want to specifically address the TikTok, and for those of you that are other creators on TikTok as well and that have been bullied. Y'all, at Dave 1979 and Cryptic Fuck Bitch. Bitch, I didn't even know that I was the one they were talking about, saying someone reporting her for a comment of an emoji. Bitch, y'all did that. Y'all made those fucking accounts out your fucking self. You're such an attention hoe. Damn. Pick me, please. Pick me. I'm a drama queen. I hate people. I ain't got nothing but a hate platform, and that's all I can do. That's all I'm capable of is fucking hate. That's you, cryptic fuck bitch. Okay, at Dave 1979. Look, y'all, I ain't married either. I ain't remarried since my late husband passed. Someone's saying they're married to me. Bitch, no, you ain't. And someone, apparently, they said they have a court case that I'm supposed to be a part of, people fighting over my inheritance. Bitch, I ain't never got a paper one. They ain't served me a paper, but y'all, the Postal Service is involved in this too. But y'all, as for a cryptic fuck bitch, and at Dave 1979, y'all, I didn't even know they were fucking making fun of me or bullying me until they're at the end. Because I was like, Dave, what the fuck are you doing? The fuck? And I certainly didn't know that he was in poly marriages. And bitch, I don't know how many people you're married to, but who the fuck would want to be married to y'all? Who the fuck? I mean, you and Cryptic Fuck Bitch, all y'all got is, well, you work on a platform of hate. Y'all are a bunch of schoolyard bullies. Y'all haven't even managed to get, you're wannabe fucking captain of the football team, but you're stuck in kindergarten being a fucking schoolyard bully, okay? And for those, the readers on TikTok coming in my personal Facebook page, I hope y'all see that. I mean, how many people, I know they're gifted, and Cryptic Fuck Bitch, you can't fucking channel. You can read and divinate some cards, some tarot cards, but you can't fucking channel, and you damn well cannot, you can't channel what I do. You can't handle the entities and spirits, and bitch, you can't handle what I channel, period. You could fake. I'm not the first creator you have copied. I'm not the first one. But I'm the most fucking vocal, okay? And I'm the one that says, hell no, you ain't claiming my work. And your death magic, bitch, that backfired. That didn't affect me. That affected that Dave 1979 and you. And people around y'all, but it didn't touch me, bitch, okay? And y'all, I will also tell you that she likes to try to do destiny swaps. Bitch, that shit didn't work either. Bitch, you're a fucking joke. You're witchcraft. You're a fucking joke. Bitch, I didn't have to do shit. I mean, it bounced right back at you. Boop. And your death magic, bitch, all I did was fart. Even my cats. And y'all, she likes to send death magic at your animals. But if y'all are promoting a platform of hate on TikTok, bitch, I don't want, or any social media, I don't want anything to do with you. And that's what I told that Dave 1979 in Cryptic Fuck Bitch. I said that all over my TikTok. No. You're fake as fuck, and you're fucking hate. Bitch, I don't want that. And that ain't what I do either. So trying to copy my work or steal my work is what you did. Y'all stole my identity, my poetry, my fucking paintings out of my fucking house. Trying to claim my work as a psychic medium. How many of y'all trying to claim my work, by the way? Fucking wannabes. Anyhow, and think about it, at Dave 1979, you're actually very gifted. You're telepathic as fuck. I mean, you're very gifted. But you're a PDF. You're like Nutter Butter and Swamp Dick. So is Cryptic Fat Bitch. And Cryptic Fat Bitch and at Dave 1979 and Nutter Butter and Swamp Dick and those psychics here in town. And I reckon my young'uns, y'all are into the PDF essaying the human sacrifice and the animal sacrifice. And y'all are also connected to some weird church cult sex coven. What the fuck? One here in town. There's one too also not too far from at Dave 1979. At Dave 1979 is also related. His family owns the Morgan Stanley company that has our estate, my estate. Who's trying to claim power of attorney over me? Is that at Dave 1979? Are you saying you're fucking married to me, dickhead? You're not married to me. I've never remarried since my late husband passed. You're a fucking liar. And you're a fucking thief. Bitch, you are a fucking con man. But I'm not your only victim. Am I? Am I his only victim? Has at Dave 1979 targeted other readers, other gifted people, and rich widows on TikTok? Is this a deliberate attempt to, gang stalk and steal from them? Am I the only one he said he's married to? Oh, really? Is he in a poly marriage with other people? Did I hear 4 other people? Is he involved in a poly marriage with more than 4 people? Is this like a community? Is this like community-wide in this church sect? Who gives a fuck? Is this part of the Freemasons and Eastern Stars? One of the judges, was there 2 judges that ruled on this court case that I've never received notification or paperwork or any information? Bitch, I don't even know where it's at. Did he have 2 family members that were judges that were involved in my case? That sounds illegal as fuck. Are they going to be disbarred? Is this actually being investigated? Not just by the local and city, state, national, but this is being investigated by, worldwide, because I have bank accounts in foreign countries, offshore accounts. There's money laundering going on in this too. But I have property all over the world. Now, it's almost $6 billion in shit. Now, are my neighbors involved in this illegal monitoring and hacking and stealing from my home? Gang stalking. Do they have video cameras, pointed at my house watching me at all the time? Do they have video cameras that they watch and monitor me in my home 24/7? In every room in my house. Has my gang stalker neighbors broke into my house without my permission? I said broke in, but do they come in my home without my permission when I go for a walk? Do they steal things out of my shed in my backyard? Do they steal things out of my home? Did they sell the video they have of me? Did they live stream me in my home being essayed on the dark web? When I was roofied and essayed in my home. Were the Uber drivers that brought me home from the pub on Avenue, were they involved? Both of them. There were two, one that picked us up and one that took me back. Was the pub owner part of this organization? Were the band members there that night part of it? Are they related to Swamp Dick? Y'all sure are a tall family. Now, the people who, like at Dave 1979, he's a hacker, by the way. So is Nutter Butter. So is Swamp Dick. Let me address this. My phone and my Kindle and my laptop, too, is, hacked. And at Dave 1979, bitch, you got to quit stalking me, okay? Quit spying on me, you sad little fuck. He's the one that hacked all my devices, including my computer. It's how he got my poetry. Well, that and my original TikTok. I used to post them on my original TikTok. You stole my fucking intellectual property, you piece of shit. You fucking PDFer. You like to create adult films where you essay. You're a PDFer. You and Nutter Butter. That's what you and Nutter Butter and Swamp Dick like to film, those adult films, y'all. You come to town over here to film that stuff. You nasty fuck. Now, allegedly, there were speaking of mobile phones, the one with the big V, shit, that's worldwide, ain't it? The store here in town, there's some employees there that were there at the pub that night. The night I was roofied in SA. Did they participate in this too? Yeah. Did they also give people illegal access to my information on my personal, that big V account that I have there at that business they are employed at? Or I don't know if they still are, but yeah. So those big Verizon motherfucking employees here in town are some of my gang stalkers and gave illegal access to my private account with that phone service. And did I repeatedly ask and tell them that my phone had been hacked and that I was being illegally monitored? Did they lie about it when I reported this to the 800 number on the Verizon company, when I made a complaint to the Verizon company addressing this and saying, hey, these people are helping and they're part of my gang stalkers? Did they lie to the people at Verizon after I made the complaint on the 800 number? Did they also target me in their gang stalking for this corruption? Were there many businesses downtown on Main Street that are involved in this as well? Their fronts, like the Midnight Ballerina. Y'all, I speak out because of the things that have been done to me. And y'all, there are more. I mean, there is a corrupt FBI agent in Louisiana that is part of this. He is connected to the one I call Hannah Montana, and she's a medical professional that travels. Bitch, you wouldn't have committed some HIPAA violations, would you? You wouldn't have changed some of my diagnosis in my medical charts, would you? The dental clinic, the Aspen Dental, where I went and had the dental work done for my top plate done, some of their employees there part of the organized crime and the gang stalking. Did they also purposely target me and harass me and bully me? basically torture me and deny me the care I needed. Actually, I needed an antibiotic, and I called and asked for an antibiotic. They never gave me one. Was that deliberate by their staff to deny me an antibiotic they knew I needed? Y'all, these are just a few of the things they have done. Just a few. I have been poisoned, and I speak out, especially now. Y'all, let me show you something. There are times, and I have videos of this, and I know my local 9 cops, my honest cops. You see them. Is this you right now, baby? Yeah. He said, "Go ahead and say it." I have called at Dave 1979 because he would answer questions with the rods, and I would do a video just like this, and he thought that there was no one investigating. Okay. He thought that all of them had got away with it, and that he was managing it. Bitch, I ain't married to you or anybody. Okay, nobody. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking thief. You PDF, or you're a pedophile, okay? And you essay them. You sick, nasty fucker. Anyhow, it's one of the ways he got caught admitting the things he was doing, because he is very gifted. And y'all, there are psychics who are actively, that work for, I guess, our government, and that's a hell yeah, that are part of this investigation. And it is because they are those psychic investigators for whatever, I don't even know what the fucking call this organization within our government. Is this part, and I'm hearing secret code, but is this also part of the Secret Service, Homeland Security, U.S. Marshals, FBI, CIA, DEA, the local police, the state? Everybody is involved in this. Even, I don't know the name for the international police, but they are also involved. Y'all, I can tell you that there will be new laws. These are hate crimes. There are a lot of hate crimes that were done and committed against me. There will be people who actually get the death penalty in this case, more than one. I'm hearing, is it 5? Is it 5 of them? Is it more than 5? There's a lot of people. There are serial murderers involved in this. Y'all, this is also connected to Epstein. And like that memorial site in Ozark with the Beasley double murders there, y'all, this is connected to that as well. That man he was wrongfully convicted, and the 15-minute video I have clears that man's name. Okay, that black man is innocent of that crime. He was a truck driver. Okay, him and them 2 girls were like me. They were trying to blow the whistle. Okay, and you know what that man is guilty of? Trying to help them girls escape. He was set up because he tried to help them girls escape and blow and whistle blow. Those 2 girls were trying to get out of what their parents were doing to them. They knew they'd end up like my son's best friend, self-deleted, but they were murdered instead, and this man set up. They were telling the truth. They had already started talking to DEA agents and others. It was a corrupt FBI agent who told on them, who set them up and had them murdered. These connections go back many years, y'all. And even down in Panama City, some of the things I've channeled out, even about submarines. Now, that corrupt FBI agent over there in Louisiana, bet you ain't the first one that tried to steal my work, okay? That damn voodoo Queenie Bee bitch here in town actually stole the first case murder unalive person that I did right after I first started my TikTok. Envy, jealousy, and greed, because I did something she could not do. That was my case. She wrote a book about that shit. Has she solved any others since then? Has she? Was it the other one I did? The other schmurder I did? There were two of them back to back. You're bullshitting me. Did she write about it in the same book? Has she done any others since then? Were they her own? Or were they her work? Did she steal someone else's work? Did she steal mine? Bitch. Whoever, bitch, y'all. I'm so fucking tired of y'all. You fucking lazy ass motherfuckers. Anyhow, y'all, this is a huge organization. And it is international. And the things these people do, like my phone, y'all, I feel like I'm rambling, but I honestly want people to know what it's like. Y'all, and I'm technically challenged here. I am computer illiterate, ignorant. I'm trying to learn. Now, I want you to see that I have the iCloud storage, and it says I get 200 gigabytes, and I've only used 84.3. Now, but my iPhone storage, if I could find it, it said, well, it was full. And I was like, how is that even possible? Anyhow, let's see. I think it's here. Yeah, iPhone storage. 127.88 gigabytes of 128 used. And bitch, how is it? I mean, I will. It's still trying to pull it up. It's y'all. There are sometimes I won't. It does. Well, there's other people controlling my phone. There will be times, and I have actually. We've done this with the rods, me and my local cops here, my local honest ones. That is one of the ways that we caught at Dave 1979 in the middle of fucking with my phone. I would be trying to record, and he would start messing with my phone, and all of a sudden the memory would be full, and I wouldn't be able to record anything. Bitch, it would disconnect my earbuds, and I wouldn't even... my earbuds have been connected forever and a day, and all of a sudden they're not. And then I have no storage on my phone, and I'll start, like today I deleted YouTube, and I'd have, you'd think I'd have some storage. Oh, hell no. Even I can delete app after app, and it's still going to say that my storage is full from the hackers. Now, I will also tell you that the local voodoo Queenie Bee, her little minion, her little mini-me that looks like me, just years younger. She looked like shit, by the way. Her friend that she was so in love with, and this is the one she really loves, he actually lives across the highway from me with his mama. Bitch, you ought to quit essaying your mama, okay? You sick. He's a hacker, and he does put cameras and things in your house, okay? He's one of the installers. Now, little mini-me, her brother is a hacker as well, and they're all active in this gang, too. The blue and white one. They're also connected to the motorcycle gang, the one Swamp Dick is in. Also, his cousin, he has a Facebook page that says he's over there in Valdosta or whatever. See those connections to Georgia. But see, y'all, this also includes many medical professionals in my family also. I mean, social workers, bitch, you don't need to be working with kids, okay? Uh, Nurses, paramedics, MT, firefighters. Hell, one of my first cousin, she's a EMT or a paramedic, and her husband's a paramedic, and she rolled a unit over one time. And my sister told me about that. My sister laughed like a motherfucker. Anyhow, I have to admit I did too. Anyhow, well, I ain't gonna lie about it, I ain't gonna lie. I laughed. But her son, my second cousin, he's a dirty cop, and he just got arrested recently. Damn, stealing off a dead body. Damn, you nasty as fuck, you fucking thief. You like your mama. Speaking of those fire and EMS and paramedics, gosh, that sounds like some of the ones that come to my house that night when I call 911. Y'all, there's sometimes I can't even make a phone call on my phone because of the hacking and illegal monitoring. Bitch, they don't want me to call anybody. And y'all, there are actually bank employees here at Wells Fargo that are part of this too. Hell, one of them's the branch fucking manager. Hello, and giving illegal access to my accounts and letting people charge shit. Y'all, I actually had to get new debit cards, and I actually reported fraud to Wells Fargo several times. Bitch, how is it these people keep charging shit and starting all over again? Anyways, there's also that connection to the union because her husband's in the union. My husband used to be on the trustee board with them, and they both used to work out there at the base. Did y'all know they sell some of those parts out there and shit out there on the base, especially helicopter parts, on the black fucking market? Did you know that? I bet y'all make a lot of fucking money. Look, I even got a cousin who's a CPA. She used to be a CPA for a moving transport company out in the hot dot that actually does shit for the military. You don't fucking say. Even air, international. But you know what? Her husband is a pilot, and he used to be a pilot for one of the well-known carriers. He got a job, last I heard, as a private pilot. Bitch, they started flying to Russia. Bitch, what you been over there? And did you know her family, that's my auntie over in Clayhatchee. The big family over there, junkyard and all. Did y'all know they had a cousin that had gotten arrested years ago for a well-known corruption case? Didn't he have something like Victory Land or some kind of shit up in Montgomery or some kind of shit? But y'all, he got busted, almost 30 years ago for corruption, money laundering, and bullshit. You don't fucking say. Bitch, it runs neck deep, bitch. Neck deep in my family, apparently. What y'all doing over there in Russia? That wouldn't have anything connected to treason, would it? Treason, would it? Bitch, that thing ain't stopped yet. Have there been multiple attempts to, murder me? Was my corrupt FBI agents one of my hit man? Did he try 3 different times? Bitch, you suck. You suck. I actually got a picture of you taking a picture of me. You so stupid. You hear my crow? Oh, Swamp Witch y'all hired. Bitch, I bet you wish you hadn't. I bet you shouldn't have took that fucking money. Wait. What about Hannah Montana, my fucking baby? What's your issue with schmurdering your patients? Boy, both of them are going. Y'all, I mentioned that there were quite a few serial murderers, didn't I? Did I also mention the dumping ground over in Savannah, Georgia, over there about at Dave 1979? At Dave 1979 and Cryptic Fuck Bitch. When you went to New York at Dave, how many murders did you and Cryptic Fuck Bitch? Was it 3 sacrifices? People? A 12-year-old? A 33-year-old? And a baby. Wait, a 15-year-old. Was the baby of the 15-year-old? Was she pregnant? Now, why would y'all do that? Y'all wouldn't be into human ritual unalivement, would you? Is that when y'all tried that death magic and a destiny swap with me? Y'all, I have a ghostie called Gene. He's 12. He come to me after that. Knew I'd help him. And I have. That's been solved. They found everything. I channeled that out too, baby. Congratulations at Dave 1979 and Cryptic Fuck Bitch. Those cases are solved. They'll be closed out with mine as soon as mine goes public, which is soon. Y'all, the things that were done to me happen all the time. And I suppose y'all might think this is drama and whatever, but this is fucking real life. This goes on in our society every fucking day. It's disgusting and it's disturbing. I had no idea before I myself was targeted, and I didn't even understand. Not fully, probably. I'm still, y'all. I don't fully understand it, do I? I haven't truly accepted it. I'm struggling. And y'all, what I have told you is disturbing enough and very painful already. The crows. But I don't know the half of it, of the things that were done to me. I know I was essayed and roofied and essayed more than I even know. And that these people did it to me when I was in my home and I had no memory of it. And that they recorded these things and sold it on the dark web. This is human trafficking. It's probably a mercy I don't remember these things. These people roofied me and essayed me in my home without my knowledge or my permission. I don't know who the people were that did this to me, or that they allowed to do this to me. I know my family is involved. My children are involved in this and set me up for this. This is organized crime in America. The ugly, raw, unfiltered truth of it. And how any of you get up in church, and this is a church sex cult coven that orchestrates this in association with the Freemasons and Eastern Stars. How can you ever profane? I did a post the other day and called it a profane parody of Yeshua's teachings. He's known as the way shower. That is not the way he taught. You are a profane parody. You are an abomination. You are an abomination. You are an abomination to that word and the ways he taught. I want other people to know that you can survive. I have. I have no idea how many people have roofied me and essayed me since my husband passed. I know it's more than the one that I'm aware of. It's more than what I can count on all my 10 toes and my 10 fingers. And I have no memory of this. And these people recorded it and put it on the dark web to sell. They also doxed me after that incident online, after I was roofied and essayed by that man at that pub. They doxed me and had a live stream on the dark web, hoping I'd self-delete myself. I was on a live on TikTok when they did this. There was over 1,000 people in my live. I'd never had that many people in my live. And it was all people that were doing this from the dark web, paying to participate, hoping I'd self-delete. That was instigated and done with the local hoodoo Queenie Bee bitch and her little mini-me, her minion. And I was not their first victim. There are multiple victims. There are some who have already self-deleted because of what the hoodoo Queenie Bee bitch did. And in reference to Granny B, the one, I put out a warning that this hoodoo Queenie Bee bitch tried to do a destiny swap, that she did to her what she did to me. This is what they've done to me. They trafficked you because of your gift. And you had an entity that was called up and essayed you as well. You were sacrificed by her to this entity or whatever it was. Yeah, what I'm hearing now, it comes to me with kindness and love now. It turned on her. It requires a price you promised it, and it's going to collect from the ones you truly love. Not you, the ones you love. I don't know who, but you do. But y'all, this is quite honestly, I knew nothing about the occult before my husband passed, and I still know very little now. I'm a baby. No, I'm not throwing black magic at y'all. Have I protected myself? Oh, hell yeah. I mean, if you're getting hit by black magic, that's me mirroring your bullshit back at you. I mean, it's mirrored right back at you, bitch. I ain't gonna deal with your bullshit. But y'all, I want people to see. This sounds like a nightmare, and it has been for me. And y'all, I'm not even covering a tenth of the things they have done to me. But y'all, they do this to everybody. There are homeless people that disappear. They'll stay in the parks, or, well, you got to watch out for those people who feed the feral animals. There's people that set up in front of the stores here in town, in Morgan Square and all that are spotters for this organization. That I actually reported one and told the police about one and gave them a picture of the car. Well, the police helped them fix their car and helped them disappear. They're part of the corruption. And this is connected to Epstein. Y'all, I'm just going to leave it there, but I want people to know you can survive. There are many of us, many of their victims, that are survivors. And I'm grateful that I've survived. And that I'm healing. I don't know everything these people did to me. I know it's going to be very painful to me. Most especially because I know it was my children that also participated. I tell you truly that I know I'll get custody of my grandyoungins, not just the one in Andalusia, the others as well, even the one that isn't born yet. This is organized crime. I don't know what else to call this. A humiliation ritual is what they call it. But it's far more than that. The modern day Sodom and Gomorrah in Enterprise, Alabama. A city known for its progressive torture is what I call it. I know there my 9 honest cops. Thank you. I'm hearing they didn't know it was so bad either. And what I'm hearing, it's been gut churning. They've had to see the video evidence of the things done to me and others. They're thanking me for my help. Good, y'all, because I do try to help where I can. He's referencing the two I channeled today. You're welcome. He's very gifted, and there's 3 of them on this team that are very gifted. I don't know if y'all saw that flashed, but they had suspicions and they had images, and the information I channeled today confirmed it for them. And they're already finding evidence of what I channeled, physical evidence. I gave him the location. He said, we're grateful for that. Y'all, I think it'd be amazing. I think it should happen more often, where psychics are actually part of the team. People have discredited me so much that, trying to say my work's unreliable. Bitch, y'all stealing my work. But I think there should be more interaction with the police force and psychics that actually do find people or help. There are many who are willing to help. I mean, it don't hurt to get paid, but I ain't been paid for anything I've done yet except $20. Those 2 times, the 2 readings I did on my TikTok when I first began, that someone else claimed my work. But y'all, I want y'all to know that you can survive, that you can heal. It's not always easy, definitely not. It's probably one of the worst hate crimes that'll be recorded, and most definitely a historical RICO case. I don't take no pride in that. I take pride in having survived and in choosing myself and choosing to heal me. I'm going to leave it there, y'all. I'm not even sure I'm going to share this, or even if I should. I'm hearing I should. Should I share it? Should I publish it? Because quite honestly, it's the nightmare on Magnolia Circle in Enterprise, Alabama. Y'all trying to steal a home that y'all tortured me in. Bitch, my feelings ain't hurt about me moving. You understand? I told y'all'd make me famous, that I'd be known worldwide. Little did I know it was because I survived the torture y'all did to me in this house. Your cruelty and your enjoyment of pain knows no bounds. At Dave 1979, Encrypted Butt Bitch, I can't tell you how many times, Dave, I told you that my animals were going hungry and that I was going hungry. And you stole my money, what was rightfully mine. And then you, Encrypted Butt Bitch, Marta, laughed at me, my animals going hungry. He's a psychic medium. He's a psychic empath. He's very gifted. He's like me. He can feel what you feel in your body. He felt the hunger pains in my animal's body. Y'all notice I put my animals even before myself. There'll be no peace for you for what you did to my animals. You understand? None. Not what you did for me, but most especially making my animals go hungry. You don't understand my connection to the earth or to animals. Encrypted Butt Bitch, you laughed at my magic. So did Dave. Who's laughing now, bitch? Are you laughing now? Is she delusional? Has she lost it? All your magic hitting you, honey. Not to mention my ancestors. and my spirit team. Above and below, bitch. Above and below, and everything in between. Bitch, you got fairies chasing your ass down. I mean, literally. You are truly a repulsive creature. Are there any that like her or find her appealing? Yeah. Who? Her friends? You have friends? But you ain't got no friends. You ain't even friending yourself. But anyway, y'all, all joking aside there, it's not really a joke, it's real. I had no memory of the occult and everything or magic before my husband passed, and I know very little bit about it now. I can tell you that one, I'm hearing the top psychic investigator. He's Secret Service, I understand. I'm hearing all of them, but I don't know the name of this whatever. Someone else may. I keep hearing super, okay, whatever, super soldier, whatever. They're a special team that was called in because of the magic going on. And the deities or entities or whatever was called in by the local hoodoo voodoo priestess bitch. But you is working with some bad shit. I mean, really, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's thrice reflected back at you. So somebody's throwing it right back at you too. They're saying they got you well in hand. I wish I knew the name of them. I'm hearing I will soon enough. But y'all, I had no idea that all this stuff was in our area, or even that it existed. And it truly, it boggled my mind, and trying to understand it and what these people were doing to me. It quite honestly is a miracle that I survived. And if you did not believe in miracles before, you will after you hear the truth of my story. And y'all, this ain't even the beginning of it. Like I said, I don't know a tenth of the things they've done to me. There's a lot. They roofied me, and I have no memory of. I'm hearing the word torture. It makes MK Ultra look like a baby, is what I heard. But these are our families, our friends, our neighbors, our church pastors. This is modern day Christianity, it seems, or what some people represent as that. In this church sex cult coven. Y'all sick. You fucking PDFers. SAM and Rufium. Anyhow, y'all. It's ugly. But you're not alone. And you're not their only victim. There have been many who have been blackmailed. Or even worse. I'm just very fortunate that I've survived. It's a miracle. I can't tell you how many miracles have happened. They've tried to run me off the road. They pew-pewed at me. They've poisoned me repeatedly. They have shot me with electricity and so much more. There have been multiple attempts, y'all. Even plans of kidnapping. Y'all stupid. Even now they plan shit, trying to shut me up. But I refuse to shut up. I will never stop speaking the truth of the things that happened to me or to bring an end to people and organizations like this. I won't quit, and you can't make me shut up. And that day, 1979, and Cryptic Fuck Bitch and all my other copycats, bitch, everything's being returned to me. My inheritance, my estates, my intellectual property, my poetry, my books, the schmurders and everything else I've solved with my gifts, my paintings, everything, even the songs I've written. I've written songs, y'all, that were stolen. Everything of mine is being returned, plus some. I can also tell you that I'm going to sue a great deal of many of y'all, a lot of you. But I also can tell you that the government owes me a lot of money for the things that were done to me, but also to pay me for the work I've done in solving my own fucking case. And I also plan on, I don't know what to call, if it's a trust or to establish something that's dedicated to Genesis. I have not forgot my promise. And I mean what I say. That there will be something established to help people like Genesis and me and my son's old best friend who was murdered. He did not self-delete. We are the black sheep. Many times we're the unseen, the unheard, and the unloved. But I ain't forgot my word, nor will I. Thank you. Y'all please like, subscribe. I gotta build up my YouTube. Thank you.